don't let your eyes deceive you, because what's in the title is actually true. This is a good Rockstar logic. I think I've only done like one of these in the past, and we're doing another one. And it's not even on GTA. If you've been living under a rock the last couple of days, you may not have noticed or seen the abundance of Red Dead Redemption 2 info that came out. And I've covered some of that info on my channel, so if you want, you can check those videos out. And if you're new around here, you can subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other Red Dead Redemption 2 info. But I just want to talk about what Rockstar is doing with this game. Now, I get that some people just don't like the concept of Red Dead. They don't like the wild, wild west. And look, if that's you, then that's fine. I can't convince you. But for the people out there, because I've seen this a lot, and there's a lot of people out there that, for whatever reason, just hate on Red Dead Redemption 2 because it's not GTA. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, yeah, there's not going to be cars, and there's not going to be this endless amount of combat and chaos in online and stuff, but you really should give Red Dead Redemption 2 a shot, because what we're going to be talking about in this video, I mean, it just sounds amazing. Now, what's funny is that if Rockstar do watch my videos, and they probably don't, but if they do, they see this and like, what? A good Rockstar logic? What does the world come to? We're doing something good. But no, you're not getting off that easy, all right? Because before we get into the good stuff, let's talk about some of the bad stuff. In the freaking trailer, I believe her name is Sadie, there's a scene where she's aggressively stabbing someone, and there's no freaking blood on the knife. Now, I'm sure that was a cutscene or something, but you guys talk about the importance of the little things. And this is the gun magazine from the prologue all over again. If you don't know, in the freaking prologue, Trevor shoots a gun that clearly has no magazine. There's no bullets in it. I guess it's true what they say. Bad habits really do die hard, because I'll be looking for these sort of things, Rockstar, all right? I expect to see some better work. And another freaking Rockstar logic, I'm just gonna keep saying this because it's true, man. It's so dumb. I know it's for the money. I know from the business side of things, it makes more sense. But like, yo, really? Why you gotta do us people on PC dirty? The fact that they're gonna release the game on the consoles, and then probably a year later on the PC, and then probably a year later on whatever new consoles come out. It's like, come on, man. Didn't you make enough money from GTA? And then this one is technically a good one, but it's also a bad one. So with all the information that came out, they said they started working on Red Dead 2 8 years ago, and that was before GTA had come out. And what they said they did was they combined every single Rockstar studio into one to make this game. And that in and of itself is incredible. The fact that they took every single resource they had to make this game, I mean, it shows in the information, in the screenshots, in the trailers. But the problem is, I feel like that's why GTA never ended up getting a single player DLC, or the online DLC sort of lacked in content a little bit. So like I said, it is both a good thing and a bad thing. Now the good stuff, man. I can't emphasize this stuff enough. This sounds like it's my perfect game. And I'll give you guys a little insight on myself as a gamer. I absolutely love Bethesda games like Skyrim, Fallout. I love those sort of games because I love getting immersed in the environment. I love exploring, and it sounds like that's what Red Dead Redemption is, but with the polish of a Rockstar game. And you know, the first thing I want to applaud Rockstar on is that they actually, it looks like at least, they focused on the single player. Unlike what pretty much everyone thought. Everyone up until this point was like, man, Rockstar, they don't care about single player anymore. I don't know why I'm doing country accent, but you know what? We're going to keep it up. I don't know why Rockstar doing a Red Dead Redemption 2. All they're going to do is ruin it with their online microtransaction. This is getting horrible. You know what? But they're going to ruin it. And then everyone was complaining about how the single player, it wouldn't be focused on. They're just going to focus on online. Man, Rockstar said, F all you people, because we may do both. We'll give you guys a good single player, but then we also will do a bunch of microtransaction stuff. And you know what? I guess that's what we're going to have to live with. But like, god dang, man, the single player, it looks absolutely incredible. The level of detail, which you'll, if you don't know already, you'll see here in a second. It's incredible. So you know what, Rockstar? I really do got to give you guys some applause for that. And you know, one of the things that I didn't like about GTA 5, and some people liked it, some people hated it, but the 3 players, what they did in Red Dead Redemption 2 is brought it back to one player, one character that you play as. So no longer do you have to switch between characters. You can actually get immersed, feel like you're living the life of this dude, Arthur Morgan, in the game. And then we got the world. One of the big complaints with GTA 5 was that it was a big world, but it really didn't feel like a world at all. The interiors, there really wasn't any. There's only a few you can actually go into. And there just wasn't, there wasn't much on top of what was there. There wasn't anything sort of underneath, so to speak. And in the interviews, they're like, dude, we completely fixed all that stuff. One of the interviews, one of the stories they told was that you could jump on a train that's moving, grab onto the side of it, jump inside of it, go to someone's room, steal all the stuff from all the little cabinets in their room. If they have a jacket, let's say on the bed with a little small pocket in it, you can steal something from that too, and then escape. And they gave examples of other things that add stuff to the interior and just make the world more full and more dense. And speaking of the world, it's actually a living world. They said that if you see a group of NPCs starting to build what looks to be some sort of house or something, if you come back a couple of weeks later in the game, there will be an actual house built. How many of us have joked or complained about that freaking building in the city in GTA Online that's been under construction for like 17 freaking years? They took that complaint and said, how about now? Some more stuff. It's got some sort of mini role-playing features, man. You got skills that you can level up, which is great. Yeah, they technically had that in GTA, but sounds like they improved on that a little bit more. You actually have to choose which guns you can carry because you don't have an endless supply or an endless backpack on you. You have to pick and choose. So you got to role play what sort of character you want to play as. And one cool thing, horses, well, it's not, okay, this is going to sound bad. Horses can die. And I don't mean like that's cool because obviously that's sad. But if your horse gets injured, you got to heal it. You got to go get supplies, whatever, and heal it. And they said that your horse, when you whistle, doesn't just spawn. You have to have it nearby. You can't just walk across the map, whistle for your horse, and expect it to show up because that's not how it works in real life. So I'm really excited for the RPG aspects of this game. And while we're on the topic of animals, I know a lot of us ask for hunting in GTA in some way, shape, or form. Well, they put it in Red Dead 2, and they just went all out. So when you're hunting, you have to choose between a bow and arrow or a gun. Do you want less meat maybe, or do you want a cleaner shot with the bow? If you, let's say, kill a deer, you actually have to put that deer on your horse, or you can't really go anywhere. And if you don't clean the deer quick enough, it'll start rotting and attract other predators nearby. Like the small details, man. And then you could bring that deer, if you do end up cleaning it, you could bring it back to your gang and feed them for the night or for the day. I think hunting's gonna be one of the best parts about this video game. And I don't know about you guys, but the NPCs in GTA and GTA Online, they are freaking stupid, man. We've kind of made fun of them through this series. The NPCs are just, they're not very smart. And in Red Dead Redemption 2, they completely reworked the NPCs and their AI. You can actually talk to every NPC in the game, and they will react to what you're doing. Like, if you have a gun out and you're pointing it at them, they won't be friendly. But if you're just talking, to them with your gun in your holster, they might give you some information. And then the final thing, because I can just keep going on and on, but the final thing that I want to bring attention to and applaud Rockstar for are the missions. They said that the missions, they wanted a blend between story missions and the side missions. They don't want it to feel like a side mission. They want it to just be natural. And that's amazing. I don't think there's really any game that sort of does that, because if you get a side mission in some games, you're like, all right, this is a side mission, I can clearly tell. But it sounds like in this one, in this upcoming game, Red Dead 2, that it's not like that. And depending on who you talk with and when you talk with, that's when they may or may not give you a mission or give you information regarding a mission. And then they also are giving you options. They said at one point you can choose, or someone who's helping you ask you, do you want me to do it this way or do you want me to do it this other way? And having that choice is important because it lets you actually feel like you're impacting the world and having an impact on the gameplay. So the missions, everything else that I talked about, Rockstar, you guys, it sounds like, have hit the freaking nail on the head with this game. Now, if you're wondering, probably next week we'll be back to normal, making fun of some of the stupid stuff in GTA Online, but I really did just want to make this video to bring more awareness to Red Dead 2, because I know some people are like, oh, Red Dead 2, man. But I really do think you guys should give it a shot when it comes out. And even if it's only for the single player and not the online. But thank you all for watching. Like I said at the beginning, if you're new around here, then you can check out my channel, hit subscribe if you like it, to be notified of any other new Red Dead Redemption 2 info. But as always, please drop the video a like if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.